welcome back to Debate the Hype on the segment of Tell and Resell. I'm the co-host, Upscale Crack, alongside
Cruz with NYC Gems, back with episode 2. So we're gonna talk about a little bit what we got on. So I'll let you go first, Crack.
All right, cool. So so I got my personal brand, Upscale New York, just a t-shirt that I pretty much did pretty much for all my supporters. I dropped 100 t-shirts online on my personal website, upscale.nyc. Took about like a week to sell out, so we sold 100 pieces on there. How about you?
All right, so if you follow my brand, this is season 2. We had season 1 merch, you see. We released it a couple months ago. We took them off, and now we're up to season 2. So this is one piece. We call this the Gems Puff Print. Got this, and if you look at the back, straight New York, because that's where we're from. And then, shout out my boys that watch this. We got some dope shorts. You know, people I went to high school with, they all started their own brand, so, you know, always support all my peoples that I've worked with.
All right, so we got a lot of releases coming out soon. What's something that you look forward to copping?
I mean, I'll be honest right now, fives is becoming a new silhouette. Those top 3 fives, I think they're gonna be something. So I'm thinking about copping a couple of those and holding some, because if you notice the top 3 ones, those things are doing numbers right now.
Yeah.
So I think top 3 is the new win, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I'm honestly tired of that segment, like that pretty much that top 3 stuff, but I mean, I think it'll be a pretty good shoe. Right now, it's doing well in the market. The shoe that I'm looking forward to copping are the Nike Dunks, the University Reds. That's a fire shoe. I mean, as far as dunks, pretty dope.
That's St. John's, right? It's supposed to be for St. John's?
Yeah.
Yeah,
so that's the University Reds.
They dropped, the Kentucky ones, they dropped on the campus. I was wondering if they were going to do the same thing here for St. John's.
I don't know, with all the COVID stuff.
Yeah,
but as you can see, like dunks, they're back in style. Look, Brazil's right here. Pretty cool shoe right here. As far as resale value, $250 to $300. Before release, anywhere from $400 to $450, which is absolutely crazy.
The other dunks, the Syracuse and the Kentuckys, they shot up crazy.
Yeah.
And I was trying to get a pair, but now I'm like, what the hell? Now they're $400. Like, how the hell am I supposed to get a pair now?
Yeah. So it's crazy. Like dunks, Jordan 1s, everything's pretty much going back up. Like we've talked about before. Like, look at this gem right here.
Talking about dunks.
Talk about dunks.
You know what I'm saying?
This shoe right here. Right now, anywhere from, there's really no set price in the market, to be completely honest. Like, there's no set price. You see the secondary market, a lot of them, $5,000, $2,500, $8,000.
They didn't make that many, so, you know, and they dropped back in 2004, I believe.
Yeah,
so
I think it was like September, in September 2004.
Yeah, we're 16 years in now, and like, they're becoming like gems, like hard to find gems right now.
Yeah, this is something that I definitely have to add to the arsenal, to the collection. Definitely not gonna wear it, but
I'm not a fan of all this funky stuff. I like the pink and the black is cool, it stands out, but
I need this shoe.
I believe that's Futura, right? Futura on the artwork.
Yeah,
it's a dope shoe. I like. You remember those Sabotage dunks?
Yeah, those
were fire.
Those are fire too. Now
that's the dunk I want for that.
These uncles, bro. I'm telling you, these uncles. Another dope shoe that we have here. We got KAWS 4s. So I was actually able to get another pair. Like we were talking about before the pandemic, a lot of people doing raffles and stuff like that. I actually was able to get that KAWS 4 for $100. Go look at the secondary market for that shoe right now. $2,300 for that size 11.5, which goes with the aspect of is reselling, killing the culture and stuff like that. It's honestly not. I got that shoe for $100. You get what I'm saying? So
yeah, I mean, KAWS is big right now, you know?
Yeah.
And you could collab with Jordan, that's crazy. I mean, I was asking you earlier, like, where would you have gotten these if you...
So that shoe actually came out at the Brooklyn Museum.
Only in the Brooklyn Museum?
Was it only in the Brooklyn Museum? Yeah, only Brooklyn Museum, yeah. Crazy day, rain and OD. A lot of people were out there for hours. Everybody went home, came back. It was crazy, man. Shout out to my cousin Jimmy. He actually got me my first pair. Yeah. So shout out to him for that.
Can't stop looking at it.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's a fire shoe, man.
And then we got these babies. This shoe haunts me right here. Trophy Room 5. You got any words for this shoe?
I mean, they weren't doing much when they first came out, but it's a fire shoe.
Bro.
But now?
I lost out so much money because of this shoe. So I actually drove from Texas to Orlando to get this shoe. 11-hour drive. I was able to get 50 pairs along with all my other boys. We ended up getting like 230 pairs altogether. And we sold the shoe at like $700. Some even less. Then, a month later, the shoe spikes up to $2,500. I felt like
It's all right, man. You hit.
I felt depression.
You win some, you lose some, bro.
Yeah. Nah, but shout out to the guys at Trophy Room. Super dope silhouette right here. Yeah. The suede on it, just the color wave. This is definitely some summer type vibe. Definitely.
I mean, like I said, 5's new silhouette. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like 1s, and then like everybody wants 5s now. Like, I'll talk a little bit about this shoe. I love this shoe. This is one of my favorite releases of this year, to be honest. We went all the way to Chicago to try to get these. I actually didn't even get to hit my size. You was out there cleaning house.
Yeah, I was out there. It was honestly very cold. I never want to do it again. Chicago, I love you, but I don't think I'm going back for a long time.
It's a beautiful city.
Nah, yeah, definitely. I mean, I had a great time, honestly. Saw a lot of people I saw a lot of old resellers, you get what I'm saying, that came out for that All-Star weekend, which was super dope. But the way to even get that shoe was you had to hit through the sneakers app, or you had to be able to do the reservation through Foot Locker. And if you didn't have an Android, you weren't going to be able to purchase that shoe, to be completely honest. A lot of people lost out on pairs just because they didn't have an Android and iOS was acting up with that shoe. Thank God I did have iOS. I did have an Android, so I was able to scoop up a couple of those pairs. How do you feel about that collab?
I mean, it's crazy. I like it, actually. The shoe is beautiful.
Yeah.
The shoe is a beautiful shoe, and like now this is like the first collab with like major designer, a really expensive designer. So Nike with an expensive designer, it's pretty crazy.
Like the detail on the shoe is honestly just beautiful.
Highs or the lows though?
Highs, the highs. So I mean, I'm just still waiting to see what the market is gonna be on that shoe, but retail is $2,000.
I mean, I think the probability of getting those shoes is, without no buy, nothing, very low.
It's definitely gonna be a tough shoe to get. Honestly, that shoe is gonna be pretty much based on friends and family, people that have a big account with Dior, those people that spend a lot of money at that store. Influencers are gonna be able to get that shoe. You get what I'm saying? Like for us as resellers, they don't want us to get that shoe. That's a shoe that they don't want us to obtain. You get what I'm saying? Just because they know what we're gonna do to that market. Yeah. But me personally, I'm gonna cash out as many pairs as I can. I'm gonna reach out to as many people as I can, and I gotta get a couple of pairs.
I think for a regular person though, I don't think they'll be able to get. I mean, what regular person was willing to spend $2,000 on a pair of sneakers right now?
Hey, listen.
Unless you win a sneaker game and
Listen,
how to maneuver.
we just went through an entire pandemic where people had no jobs and they were spending a bunch of money. They're gonna spend $2,000 on a pair of Dior ones. You get what I'm saying? So it's just the way it is, bro. Like
it is like that now.
Some people, this is an addiction to some people. Some people, they're gonna spend that last $200, $300 paycheck or whatever they got. They're gonna spend that $2,000 paycheck to go buy a pair of shoes.
So just to crave their addiction.
Just to crave their addiction. I'm definitely looking forward to that collab. Super looking forward to that.
I'm definitely holding that if I touch one.
Putting
that away.
I definitely want to hold that too.
Yeah.
Let's talk about this shoe right here. Want to talk about this a little bit?
Yeah. So this is the Tom Sachs Overboot. Under here is supposedly the Tom Sachs shoe. The regular Tom Sachs, those are doing numbers right now. They're doing probably 4,000. But I find it crazy because that actual shoe is in here, and most people they cut up the bags, and they bring the actual shoe out, and this shoe's not even doing much. This is only
that shoe actually flopped to me. Yeah. To be completely honest, that shoe flopped.
I just like the customization you could do. People cut the bags, leave the straps, and it looks so much nicer.
That's a shoe that I had to take pre-orders on, because after it dropped, it was doing well for maybe about a week. Yeah. Then after that, price went down. But I mean, I still think it's a cool shoe to have in the collection.
This is like a hold for me. So I like the funky stuff. Yeah. So this is like one of those funky shoes. And I feel like in years from now, people are gonna be like, yo, remember that Tom Sachs shit? And then boom.
I think the shoe will go up eventually. Yeah. Now this.
Oof. Shout out to T-Mark for that.
Shout out to T-Mark, City Pack. Oh my God. Fire.
Staten Island right there.
Yeah, this is honestly fire, which goes into pretty much all the hype from the past. You see all of these shoes starting to come back out little by little. The Air Force hype right now is at pretty much the highest I've seen in a long time.
These were like a GR too.
Bro, I
think so.
It's crazy, bro. Yeah. Air Forces, Jordan 1s, Dunks, Nike SBs, all of that stuff is coming back. Yeah. So to me, I'm super happy to see that, because now I know that, I know there's a lot of stuff that's gonna come out. Look at those Rucker Air Force 1s.
Those are fire.
Gangster.
Scooter had them, I think. The other day.
Yeah, bro.
I was like, damn, I said nothing. Scooter's on fire.
Super fire.
Yeah.
So yeah, like shout out to everybody that's been collecting Air Force Ones from day one, to the true collectors. Like
this was the first shoe to like start collectors, Air Force Ones.
Yeah, of course, Air Force Ones. So yeah, shout out to everybody that's pretty much been rocking with Air Force Ones for a super long time. But yeah, how's Resell been a little bit after the pandemic for you? Like, what you been up to?
I've been busy. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I actually was trying to take a break this weekend.
Yeah.
And not answer phones and all that stuff. But like I said, everyone's hitting me up for sneakers. You know, summer's in full effect right now. So people are calling me. They're like, "Oh, we're going to barbecue. I need some gear." Da 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 da.
Yeah. A lot of stuff is starting to open back up now. Curbside pickup everywhere, which is a little different now, just because it's harder to obtain more pairs from these from these establishments. It's getting hard, bro.
I called Noble the other day. It was crazy. You had to go online. You had to pay for a virtual visit.
Yeah.
And then they would schedule the time, and then they would call you, and they would show you what's in the store. So it's like, damn.
I'm telling you, it's getting reselling is getting tough.
Yeah.
Which goes back to saying you just got to make sure you get that right plug, talk to the right people to be able to get all these pairs. Me, I still been doing the raffle thing heavy. Still been going on live with Scooter, with my boys. Big shout out to Bun B. Been chopping it up a lot with him. He's been on the Instagram live with me. Pretty much just showing love to the younger resellers. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's a big collector as well. So shout out to him. Shout out to everybody in Houston. But yeah, we've been killing it with the raffle game lately.
Yo, facts. I have to admit, I see you going out to the post office 70 pairs shipping out.
Yeah, bro. It's
raffle?
literally every day we're going to FedEx. We're shipping out 35 to 70 shoes, which is pretty cool. It just keeps us entertained and just keeps everybody going.
Yeah, but pretty soon everything will be back to the normal flow. So
do you think everything is going to go back to normal?
Yeah, I hope so. But I mean, from what I'm seeing now, things are really opening up, and people are out eating and drinking and stuff, and
Yeah, I mean, I think it's gonna take a while for everything to go back to normal as far as reselling, being able to get multiple pairs, going inside the store more than once. We're definitely putting ourselves in danger right now.
Yeah.
Especially in those big crowds. But I think we'll be fine. It's gonna take a couple months though.
But I feel like that's why the prices are so high right now.
Yeah.
Because
that's definitely why the prices are so high right now.
Yeah, we're doing all that stuff and risking ourselves, so people definitely have to pay up for that.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, debate the hype, man. We want you guys to ask as many questions as possible. Literally, subscribe, comment below. This is Tell and Resell. Literally, whatever you guys want to know, we'll give you the answers.
Yes.
Whatever you guys want to hold, let us know.
Yeah.
We're here for you guys.
If there are any shoes you want us to talk about, let us know in the bottom also. We'll bring them by.
Yeah, if there's anything you guys want us to try to pretty much put on feet, we're going to do that as well. Debate the hype, Tell and Resell.